All right, for all you Hess truck fans out there, we've got a fun one for you going all the way back to 1975 with this. This is the more or less a box truck. It has some barrels, which is kind of fun because you don't get too many accessories nowadays with these, so it's kind of fun. You can see the box has a little bit of damage, but it comes with the box. So even though that's real common now, in the 2000s, ever since I'd say the early 90s, people have been keeping these in the boxes. Back then, that would have been something different. Johnny would have ran downstairs, ripped this packaging right off, played with the truck, and that would have been the end of it. So you're going to get this. We'll show you the box first because, well, it's already in the box, and that's what we like to do. And then I will show you what's inside of it, because that's a lot more important. You can see it goes at least the full 15 inches. I'd say it's probably closer to about 16 inches. That is the box. You can see it does have this top flap is missing. These were back in the days when these were telescoping boxes. So instead of kind of the sealed box that you're used to nowadays, it was the coffin box like this. You can see it does have the original insert as well as the battery instructions. So fairly complete, at least in terms of the box. Let's see what's on the inside. We're going to get a shot right here for the catalog, and let's zoom it up just a little bit. There we go. We'll do that. You can see the actual truck itself is a little bit less than 15 inches, but not a ton, obviously, to fit it in that box. We'll show you everything that you're going to get, and then we'll move this out of the way because we don't need this right now. And we will show you the truck itself. All right, so we're going to show you all the way around the piece right here as we put them up on the spinner. We're going to show you all the different angles. What I want you to pay close attention to is the paint apps and these little accoutrements. So you can see all of these are still present and accounted for and in pretty good shape. A lot of times what happens is you get those vac metal pieces tend to flake off and get very, very brittle over the years. We'll show you these sliding doors in a moment. You can see the paint is looking pretty good. Overall, no cracks, scrapes, scratches, or tears. A little peeling right here, almost beginning right there on the back door, so I want you to see that. We'll show you that those back doors do open in a moment. You can see the mud flaps, the lights all appear to be present and accounted for. So all around looking pretty good. Now let's get into the piece itself. All right, so something we always like to make sure is, does it drive? And yes, it does. It squeaks too, but it does drive. The doors seem to open. And inside you have this box, which is secretly a compartment for the what appears to be a D battery. We always like to show you that. Even if we don't test it, we like to show you these just so you can see it's not all filled with any kind of battery acid or anything like that. Those wires, I wish they were a little bit tighter in there. I don't know if that's originally how it was manufactured, if it just got loose over the years, but that seems dangerous. Well, not yet, but potentially dangerous. If you're not careful, you can end up pinching this on it, so be careful. I'm not even going to close that all the way until I can get in there a little bit. You know what, I'll do it. I just got to use both hands, and I don't want to, there we go, do that in the camera. So you can see it does have all of its accoutrements. Should there be another smokestack in the back? Let's find out. It does not appear to be that way from here, although it might. So I want you to be able to see right in there. And I'll actually analyze this a little bit later once I have an opportunity to. From this angle, I can't see. There does appear to be a little bit of wear down there. So was that originally a smokestack? No, I don't think so, because we would see this part here. So I think it is just a one smokestack cab, so I don't think that one broke off. We'll check it against comps to make sure, of course. Both doors do slide, and inside we get something very fun. I believe, I am not certain, and one of you out there can correct me, I believe that this originally had 3 of these barrels each. This one appears to have 2. I'm surprised it has any. These must get lost all the time. I have to imagine that these were just, thrown around and lost immediately. Probably late Christmas morning, they were long gone. We'll show you the doors. on the back also do open. And what do you see in there? Well, we like to be able to show you so you can see all the way down. If we can brighten that up, there we go. So you can see that right there. We'll show you the other side as well. Again, both doors open. We saw this was the hidden battery compartment on the other side. And we will open these so you can see all the doors do slide open. Additionally, I'll show you the bottom right here. We have not tested this. We typically do not test electronics. Even if I test it and it's working super great today, by the time it arrives to you in the mail, no matter how well we pack it, that might be the moment where that tiny little wire just slips, and that's it. So we, for various reasons, that being one, the other being customs, if we need to ship it overseas, we do not test these. All the tires are there. They are kind of somewhere between a hard plastic and rubberized, or a little bit rubberized, but not that much. But they're all there and present. That's the one. These need some oil. And you can use a silicone-based WD-40. Mike could do that up. Or if you're just going to leave it on the shelf and look at it, if you're not planning on moving these around, it's fine. And then finally, the axle does seem to move full and well. So there you have it. Everything you see right here, that's going to do it for this one. Again, this is from 75, going all the way back. A nice Hess collectible for you Hess truck collectors out there. A very cool piece. You can head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com and see this and all the other pieces we have for you. You can leave those pre-bids right now by clicking on those buttons and leaving the pre-bids, or join us live on auction day to ensure that you get this into your collection. Either way, we look forward to seeing you at the auction.